miss y'all so much. So today I'm going to be reading with y'all. We're going to be reading Now and Ben, the modern inventions of Benjamin Franklin. So a cool fact, me and Benjamin Franklin actually have the same birthday. So he's pretty important. All right. Now and then we think about Ben, Dr. Benjamin Franklin to be precise, and we think about his many inventions he originated more than 200 years ago. So if y'all want to look and see which one you think Benjamin Franklin is. It was as if Ben could see into the future. Almost everything he created is still around today. For instance, can y'all name some of these things that he invented or that you use today that y'all remember that he invented? For example, one for me would be glasses. I wear glasses or contacts, and he invented bifocals to help us see. Now our newspapers are filled with illustrations. Have y'all ever read newspapers? Ben was the first to print a political cartoon in America. The cartoon encouraged the American colonies to join together or die, like the disconnected snake. So there's the snake. Now, bifocals are very common. Bifocals combine two sets of lenses into one pair of glasses. The bottom lens helps see near and the top lens helps see far. So there's the bifocals that I was telling y'all about. Ben originally designed bifocals for himself, and he grew tired of switching between pairs of glasses. Now, our world relies on electricity. In the 18th century, many people still believed that lightning was an act of anger and punishment from God. So we have a lot of different things happening from when they were alive in the 1800s from now. Maybe y'all can think about and compare the 1800s to now and what we're doing and the differences. Ben was one of the scientists who discovered the true nature of electricity and how to use it. He learned that lightning is electricity when he attached a small metal wire to the top of a kite and gathered electricity from a storm cloud. Now, many buildings and homes use lightning rods to protect against lightning strikes. So that's something that Benjamin Franklin created. Ben invented the lightning rod and was the first to use it. The pointed iron rod acts like a magnet and grabs an approaching lightning bolt from the sky before it can strike the rooftop. The electricity then travels safely down a long wire onto the ground. It prevents fires and keeps dangerous amounts of electricity away from the house. So maybe think of reasons why you would want a lightning rod on your house. Now, this gadget goes by many names, such as the grabber. Everyone has seen one. It's the long stick that helps grab items from out-of-reach places. Ben invented the original device and called it the long arm because it worked as like a very long arm. I would probably need that because I'm so short. So now swimmers and divers use flippers to move faster through the water. Ben invented things when he was a boy. He was an avid swimmer and built wooden flippers for his hands and feet. Now, ships travel across the Gulf Stream to take advantage of the faster current. Ben measured, charted, and publicized the Gulf Stream during his 8 voyages across the Atlantic Ocean. Now we understand and accept the benefits of vitamin C. Ben was an early promoter of eating citrus fruits to help prevent a disease called scurvy. So you can see a lot of things that he's done has helped. So I'm going to stop there, but we'll continue soon. Guys, welcome back. So this is the next part of the book. Now for a musical interlude, Ben invented the glass harmonica. He was able to create music by simply touching his wet fingers to a row of spinning glass bowls. Mozart and Beethoven were so moved by the sounds that they composed for the instrument. Today, glass harmonicas are very rare. You are more likely to find one in a museum than in a musical store. So you can see it. A lot of his creations are probably in a museum. Now our fireplaces are very efficient and easy to use. Ben improved on the primitive fireplaces of his day when he designed the Pennsylvania fireplace, later renamed the Franklin stove. He built it with iron to contain the heat from a fire long after the logs were burned. It also sat away from the wall to heat the room more evenly. The smoke ventilation was not perfect, but later inventors improved it. Before Ben's fireplace, indoor smoke could be suffocating. So Ben made life easier and safer for everybody. Now chairs come in all shapes and sizes. Ben designed 2 chairs that are still very useful. The writing chair combined a desk and a chair into one, so that's something that y'all use. So remember to keep thinking about the things that y'all use today in your own lives that Ben created. The library chair was a combination chair and a stepladder. Ben invented... Now everyone has seen a rocking chair, but not many have seen Dr. Franklin's rocking chairs. Ben invented one rocking chair with a fan on top and one that churned butter. So that's something that they used to do, so you can see how he churns butter while he's rocking the chair. It's a crazy invention. Now every year we observe daylight saving time, which means we set our clocks ahead 1 hour in the springtime. As a result, it stays darker longer in the morning when most people are sleeping, and it stays light longer in the end of the day so we can save more energy. In the fall, we return the clocks to standard time. Ben suggested this idea in one of his essays as a way to save money by burning fewer candles. Farmers would also gain more time to work in the evening. Daylight saving time was not officially practiced until World War I, more than 100 years later. As for clocks, Ben designed the first clock with a second hand. So the second hand, a lot of y'all practice reading clocks, so wouldn't it be a little bit hard to tell the time without the second hand? I think so. So here's Ben helping all the farmers, and y'all can even think about in daylight savings times how you maybe get to sleep in more and you get that extra hour, so it helps you learn better. Now, every automobile has an odometer to measure the distance it travels. Ben invented the odometer when he was postmaster general so he could measure his postal routes. So we're going to stop there for now, but I'll be back to finish. Hey guys, so we're going to go ahead and finish the book about Ben. I hope y'all are still thinking about all of these things that helped you in the future, and all the things that he may have invented to help you. So let's find out some more. Now, almost every large community includes a library, a hospital, a post office, a fire department, and a sanitation department. Ben lived in a city that had none of these establishments, so he helped organize the first of each. So that is something that y'all could think about that's super helpful, especially right now because we have so many sad situations going on with sicknesses. So maybe y'all could think about how if we didn't have those, what would be happening now? So now and then we owe thanks to Ben for his important inventions, but many would agree that his greatest accomplishments came in the form of documents that helped shape the world. Ben had a pivotal role in developing America's Constitution, the Treaty of Alliance with France, the Treaty of Peace with England, and the Declaration of Independence. It's remarkable that one man could achieve so much in a lifetime. He has certainly helped to form the modern world. Will his contributions help to form the future? So they did indeed help to form the future. So I hope you'll like that book. I'm sorry at the end I couldn't say contributions, but I had fun reading to y'all and I miss y'all so much. So remember to just be thinking about maybe how Ben improved the future and how maybe our future would be super different if he wasn't ever born.